What's up, guys? This is Edgenuity, Algebra 2B. We're going to be evaluating log expressions. Let's get started. Alright, the first thing you want to do is that you want to use a calculator. You're just going to use your scientific. So turn your iPhone, if you're using an iPhone, that's what I'm using, sideways. And then you should just type in 13, and then you just choose the log with the base 10. Okay, then you should get answer equal to 1.1. All right, so what's the which equation is equivalent to that? So let me write this out for you. Log base 3 of x plus 5 equals to 2. Okay, in order to cancel out that or get rid of that log base 3, look at it, it's base 3, right? So you want to put base 3 on both sides. You're gonna get rid of that log base 3. So you're going to have the equation as x plus 5 equals to 3 squared. Okay, so choice number 3. All right, so which log equation is equivalent to that? So 3, oops, what's going on? All right, so 3 squared equals to 9. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put log base 3 on both sides because I see the base is 3. You want to use log base 3 on both sides. That allows you to cancel out the base 3. So you're going to get 2 equals to log base 3 of 9. So choose the first one. Okay, what solution is that? Okay, so what you're going to do is, let's write it out. So 14 minus 3t, and you see that both equations, or I should say both expressions on both sides got a log, right? So you can just focus on the 2t plus 4 equals to 14 minus 3t, okay? And just solve for t. It's not that hard. So I'm going to add 3t on both sides. I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides. Cancel, cancel. So that left me with 5t equals to 10, so t equals to 2. Alright, so which equation has negative 6 as the solution? Okay, so all you need to do for this question is keep plugging it in. Alright, so if you plug it in, so this one is going to be the one. So log base 3, if you plug in plug in x into that, so you're going to have negative 2 times 6. Sorry, negative 6 minus 3, see if that equals to 2. Okay, all right, so let's just solve the terms inside the parentheses. So we got log base 3, and we got positive 12 minus 3, so that's going to be positive 9. See if that's true. Okay, so I'm going to put the base 3 on both sides, so that cancels out with the log base 3. So we have 9 equals to 3 squared, and then 3 squared does equal to 9, so 9 equals to 9. So you want to choose this last one. All right, so which equation is equivalent to that? Okay, so this is another one. You don't really have to solve much. You know that the base is an x, so you want to put base x on both sides so you can cancel out with the log base x. Cancel it out, so you got 36 equals to x squared, so you choose the second one. All right, so what's the value of that? So you want to write log base 27 9 equals to y. Okay, so what we're going to do next is that you know that this is log base 27, so I'm going to put a base 27 on both sides. Cancels out with the log base 27. Now the next thing I have is 9 equals to 27 to the y power. Okay, now how do I solve this one? So understand that 9 and 27, you can convert both terms to base 3. Okay, so 9, if you want to write it in base 3, that's going to be 9 squared, and then 27, write it in base 3, that's going to be 3 to the third power to the y power. Okay, so we have 3 squared equals to 3, and then you multiply the 3 on y, so that's going to be 3y. Now you're able to just focus on the 2 equals to 3y, okay, and let's solve for y. So 2 equals to 3y, all you need to do is divide it by 3 on both sides. Y is going to equal to 2/3. Next one, so what's the value of that? So that's another similar question, right? So log base 3 of 81 equals to, you don't have to say it equals to y, you can say equals to x, doesn't matter, okay? So most important thing is that you know that the base is 3, the log base 3, so you want to put base 3 so you can cancel out with the log base 3. So next thing what's going to happen is 81 is going to equal to 3 to the x power, okay? You know that 81 can be rewriting it as base of 3 to the 4th power, okay? So equals to 3 to the x power. So now you just know that x equals to 4, or 4 equals to x. So what's the value of that? Similar question. So log base 6 of 1 over 36 equals to, let's put z this time, okay? So you're going to use base 6 to cancel out with the log base 6. So what you have next is 1 over 36 equals to 6 to the z power, okay? Now here comes a little tricky because we got a fraction here. So knowing that 1 over 36, you can rewrite it as 36 to the -1. Okay, you also know that 36 can rewrite it as 6 to the 2nd power. Okay, do not forget about that -1. Okay, so now you're able to multiply 2 and -1, so that's going to equal to 6 to the -2. Okay, you see that 6 to the -2 is basically your z. Okay, so choose -2. Okay, what's the value of that? That's another similar question. So log base 7, 343 equals to, this time let's put y. Okay, put the base 7 on both sides, cancel out. So we got 343 equals to 7 to the y power. Okay, know that 343 is basically 7 to the 3rd power. So 7 to the 3rd power equals to 7 to the y power. So y equals to 3. Next one, which log equation is equivalent to that? Okay, that's another one you don't have to solve for anything. What you need to do is identify what the base number is, which is 8, right? So put log base 8 on both sides. Okay, cancel out with the base 8. So you just have 2 equals to log base 8 of 64. First one. All right, so last one. I tried 4 different attempts. I see the same question with the same wording with the same choices. Okay, so what's going to happen is that you're going to choose this one, and I'll tell you why. Because they said that you want to find an equation that represents the magnitude of an earthquake that's 10 times more intense than a standard earthquake. Standard earthquake is S in this case, okay? Which means that your intensity needs to be 10 times of S. So it's going to be 10S, okay? Choose the one that's 10S right here for the I. Okay, so choose that one. You can't go wrong with that. Giving you the answer. Good luck on the quiz. Take care, guys.